All right, so let's talk about this right here. How much you think you spent on this collection right here?
Yo, about maybe Porsche money, man. Maybe like $85,000. Like, and it sounds crazy, but that's what happens when you spend like a decade plus on $150 sneakers. You know what I mean?
Right,
Times
right.
it by maybe 350. You know what I mean? So.
When did you start collecting sneakers?
Could have been, I think, the end of '99. I had just gotten the Dreamcast. You know, used to be able to go online with the joint. So somebody put me onto this website called eBay, and I bought a pair of original 15s, white and navy. And when I bought them white and navy, the black and red ones had just came out. So I used to go to this Martin Luther King down in 66, and when I wore the white and navy joints, maybe 6 months ahead of time, I had like half the school cut into my class to see my kicks. So I was like, oh, this shit is crazy.
Now, do you know exactly how many kicks are up here?
I stopped counting after about 280 pairs. And I was like maybe almost a year though. And I had bought like at least 60 more since then. So
around 300, 400?
Under a mid 300s, you know what I mean?
Mid
300s, you know what I mean? Because I had given some away like to DR, you know, like less fortunate kids, and I had all, you know, sometimes my mom, mira Edwin, manda beso para Santo Domingo, you know what I mean? Which means take them to DR, you know, because a lot of people's poor out there. So I'll send ones that I know that they're gonna come back out. So I'm like, yo, you know what? Let some other kid rock. You know what I mean? Let him shine, because I already shine with him. Well, these are the Pippins from China. They came out about maybe 5 years ago, maybe 2000, about 5 or 6 years ago. It was an Asian exclusive pack. And these are one of my first sneakers back in the day that my mom bought me, like strong, because I had gotten some good grades. So she's like, listen, if you get a 90 and all that in your English, I'm gonna buy you the sneakers you want. It was 140 and 96 was like, so she bought them for me, and I was like, yo, thank you. You know what I mean? So when they came back out again, originally they didn't come, when they came back out again, and the materials wasn't even all that. So this was the best color in 2005. I'm like, yo, you know what, let me just get those. The Nelly Barclays, you know what I mean? He brought these out about, I want to say 02, 03, when they first started bringing them out, 03. So this was a charity sneaker, and this is the first sneaker I really had to make a line for. You know what I mean? It was kind of crazy, but it wasn't too crazy. But you know, it was the first sneaker where I knew, yo, this shit is getting type real. All this sneakerhead shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Dudes is making lines and making tents outside and all that. I'm like, I don't know if I'm into all that, man. Like, I like my kicks, but I'm not trying to spend the night outside for them either. So those are the first ones I had to wait a couple hours for. You know what I mean? These two really don't need any introduction. These is like a holy grails for cats. This is the Royal Blue Foam Posits. This is the Penny Hardaway joints. You know what I mean? Came out in '97. Playing in Orlando Magic. You know what I mean? Money was really doing his thing. This guy was gonna be the next Jordan. You know what I mean? This is real right here. And this is my original pair from '97. All beat up, looking like I just took them off a dead person. You know what I mean? But this right here, if you had these, your parents was popping on the block, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? So I love these sneakers right here. It's like, when I saw them the first, they look like some spaceships. You know what I mean? It's like you had a Bentley back in the day. You know what I mean? So they're gonna come back out again, but you know, I got two pairs. I might even buy a couple more when they come back out. So these right here is the Jordans, the original '96 Concords. You know, mine's a little yellow. You know, and they talking already because they've been through wars. But I bought them brand new back in the day, and I actually had the original box somewhere. You know, I'm gonna give y'all jewels. Not all of them actually came in the Air Jordan box. Mine's actually came in a Nike Air box. You know what I mean? Nike was going through a transitional phase, and they started putting the Air Jordans in regular Nike boxes. So I got one of those. This is the first sneaker I paid about half a grand for. I paid about 500 plus for them on the eBay. So you know, that broke my bank, but you know, I wore them out and I had fun. You know, I also got a pair the DMP joints, you know, the gold box joints, so I could switch them in and out whenever I want. And I got the pair the cool grays that came out about 3 weeks ago. So you know, it is what it is. And man, I've been on the pioneering sneaker message board called NikeTalk for about been running for about 10 years. 10 years running strong. I think the curator of the site, the main man, is Method Man, not the one you guys are familiar with. Another Method Man, and a couple other dudes, man. A couple of mods that run it. They've been there a while. Dirtylicious, and who else? A couple other dudes, man. They holding it down, and they're what I like about them, they're a non-profit site. So anything that they get as far as revenue, they donate it to charity. They actually built a library somewhere in Africa, something like $50,000, like out of sneaker revenue. Like, who does that in 2011? You know what I mean? Like, you know, a lot of dudes is pocketing that cash, but you know, I gotta give it up to my man, Meth. You know, he showed love to cats out there. We actually did a drive to donate money to Haiti. You know, when the Haiti tragedy came out, we actually ran through some. We did I believe it was a contest, a designing contest, and I guess all the money was donated to some some non-profits, so they could benefit the survivors of the earthquake in Haiti. So, you know, hey, at least, you know, people are benefiting from our addiction to sneakers, which is always a good thing. Everybody's a winner. So, you know, shout outs to Meth and everybody I know on Nike Talk, you know? Listen, guys, listen. My room is my room. Look, it's clean. I got 300 plus kicks in here. I'm not gonna have that much space, my brother. You know what I mean? I live in New York, man. You know, I'm a working man. You know, my room is good. You know, I don't got no rats in here, ain't no rodents.